And welcome back to once again coverage of the 2020 Mid-America Open Disc Golf Championship. Part of the Silver Series and sponsored by Discraft. We are in Columbia, Missouri, playing the iconic Harmony Bends disc golf course. John Houck designed. Here we are on the back nine. This is right now your leader, Lisa Fajkus, from Round Rock, Texas, taking on number 10. And this is the second of back-to-back par 5 holes. Long hole that ends near the Harmony Creek. This is a 936-foot hole. Your Courtney Cannon. Key to get out of the gap here. The drive. Better to be on the right side than the left in this position, and Courtney's going with the flick that's going to flex out and be in just perfect position. That's where she wants to be to go and attack this fairway. Now, Cynthia Ricciotti from Columbia, Missouri. Cynthia knows this course well and recognizable by that shock of red hair, of course, and she's a spark plug. A lot of power in this throw. She gets some snap to it, right down the middle. That's going to finish nicely for Cynthia. She's right where she wants to be as well. And here, Kat Mertsch taking on the back nine at Harmony Bends. Number 10, beautiful hole. Course is in great condition. Local club here working very hard to maintain it. It deserves it. And here, Lisa Fajkus going down the left side of the fairway. There's two hallways to this fairway. Islands of trees in the middle, as you can see. Courtney Cannon playing down the right side. A little bit easier angle for the backhand right-hander. Courtney known for her flick, but boy, she can bring it. Backhand too. Nice shot, and she's out in the middle. Now Cynthia Ricciotti with her second shot. Nice snap, and we'll see if that got through clean. Now Kat Mertsch try a hyzer. She's going around that side, bringing it back in. That's right toward the basket. The basket is tucked away, back in the shadows there on the right side. You can kind of see the yellow band on top. Courtney Cannon. Get some wood, but also some distance there now. Cynthia Ricciotti. She played this hole very well yesterday. This is her approach for 3. And she was going for it. That's going to leave her right in the opening to the entrance to the putting area. Now Lisa Fajkus still working down the left side of that fairway. And Kat Mertsch, a pretty straight shot. She'll have to thread the needle a little bit. And that's going to finish pretty nice. Bring your lunch when you come to Harmony Bends. There's a lot of disc golf to be played. Lisa Fajkus with an expert approach shot under the basket. Now Courtney Cannon, defending champion, currently trailing Lisa Fajkus, her approach there. And that's not in a bad spot. There are some trees around the basket, the putting area, but you can get around those. Cynthia Ricciotti from about 50 feet. Just short, but she'll tap that one in. And Courtney Cannon, I guess living in Kentucky now, but originally from Houston, Texas. Courtney's back. Enjoyed playing this track last summer. Took home the title. Back to defend. And here we are on number 11. The Harmony Creek is along the right side of this hole. There are a lot of trees defending that right side, so it's kind of hard to get all the way over there to the creek, but you definitely want to be in the middle of this fairway. Left side of number 11 is a very wooded, tough spot to be. Lisa Fajkus going right at it down the middle. Once you get past that first line of trees, there are hallway fairways right and left. Courtney going down for that left side fairway. It looks like she's flexed out. She's going to be in a good spot. Here's Cynthia Ricciotti. Yesterday, she ended up way over to the right on this hole. She gets a hold of it today. Well done. That's going to be in a good position for her. She gets a little tree love. Cynthia now having a little work cut out for her as she works her way down the fairway. Now Courtney Cannon. This area on number 11, part of the course that occasionally will get a little water. It happens, drains quickly, but the ground that they're standing on is a sandy silt. It is not muddy, particularly. It's some kind of river wash. Club has kept it well trimmed. And again, we are playing the gold pin placement here on number 11, Cat Mertsch, from the right side. These gold pin placements at Harmony Bends only used in major events like the Mid-America Open. They are not allowed to be used during any kind of club events or just regular type tournaments that happen throughout the year here at Harmony Bends. Reserved for special occasions like the Mid-America Open. And when they open up this course, ooh, it's a beast. Gold placement, beautiful. Now 626 and a par 4. Lisa Fajkus catches a little cabbage and drops down. Now Cynthia Ricciotti. A little bit steamy today, humid. Cynthia with the recovery shot now from the tree line. This is a course that will punish your mistakes. No doubt about it. Takes no prisoners. Cat Mertsch playing it safely up the middle. Now Lisa Fajkus. Nicely done. Pro side, high right. Cat Mertsch. Gently into the chains. As you can see, a light breeze blowing here in Columbia, Missouri, but the humidity is serious. Courtney Cannon with another nice putt for Cynthia Ricciotti from about 18 feet. No love. All right. So Lisa Fajkus with the par. Courtney Cannon and Cat Mertsch both with bogeys, and Cynthia Ricciotti with the triple. Here we go to number 12. And again, a short hole, 320 feet. It is deceptively longer than it looks. There's a mound that you can see from the tee pad, and then it drops down, and then the basket is on a mound behind that. So a little bit of an optical illusion there. Cat Mertsch with a beautiful drive right down the middle, really gets the power, keeps it straight. See, over that first mound, and here we go, right at the basket. She's in great position. The 325-foot drive from Cat Mertsch that just threaded the needle. And here, Courtney Cannon. Overcooked it just a bit and ends up on the right side. Cynthia Ricciotti trying to recover from a tough hole number 11. Smooth and down the middle. Now, Courtney Cannon, sponsored by Discraft, and her approach shot gets out of the trees cleanly. Cynthia Ricciotti with her approach. She's not happy with that. Now, Lisa Fajkus. This is for birdie. Nice putt. Ricciardi for par. Kat Mertsch, a nice birdie there from Kat Mertsch. An excellent drive here on number 12. Sets her up for that easy 10-footer. And Ricciardi in now. Courtney Pixie Cannon, the defending champ, taps in here. Lisa Fajkus for her par. So, Kat Mertsch with a nice birdie on 12. Courtney Cannon and Lisa Fajkus each parring. And Cynthia Ricciotti trying to stop the bleeding here now. Kat Mertsch on 13. And that's a big pull. This fairway along the left side is the creek. And if your disc finds the creek, you probably won't find your disc. The water right now is moving. It's deep. And it's muddy. Now Courtney Cannon playing that flick, hyzering safely onto the fairway. Cynthia Ricciotti. She's going to be in good shape there here. Lisa Fajkus with her approach shot. Again, the creek on the left side and this iconic tree that bends over the fairway at number 13. Actually, the shot that they used for the promo logo for this tournament this year. Beautiful tree. Rooted there on the right, leans all the way over the fairway. Very healthy tree, just very unusual position. Cynthia Ricciotti now going for it, and she's going to hopefully find the fairway there, or the creek is just behind where she landed. Now Kat Mertsch coming around the right side, and she had a lot of power on that. Let's see where it finishes. All right, here we go. Cynthia Ricciotti now in the fairway, her approach on 13. That'll leave her about 30 feet, 35 maybe. Not sure if she made the circle there or not. Courtney Cannon. Courtney was OB here yesterday. She plays it safe. Lisa Fajkus doing the same. Keeping it low. Kat Mertsch lays up. She's right under the basket. And here Cynthia Ricciotti. Tough putt. OB behind the basket. Creek behind the OB. And Cynthia's luck continues. Lisa Fajkus now. Oh, a little bit of a breath holder there. You never know when it comes off the rim where it's going to go. Cynthia focused in on this putt on 13, and she's in. And Lisa Fajkus will tap in as well. So we're done with 13 holes. Here's the second round of the Mid-America Open. FPO, women's card, Kat Mertsch tapping in. So Courtney Cannon and Kat Mertsch both with pars on that tough hole number 13. Lisa Fajkus with the bogey. Cynthia Ricciotti 2 over on that hole. Kat Mertsch still with the pad. And hole number 14. And a tough shot to get close sometimes. A lot of trees defending that basket, which is on the right side. There's open fairway left of the basket. You've got to get it out to the left, then down the fairway to the right, and then tuck it in somehow. And Courtney Cannon does it about as good as you can right there, from right there. She'll have maybe 35, 40 feet, I believe. Lisa Fajkus finds one of the trees here on 14. Take a good close look at those trees here in front of this tee pad. You'll see a lot of history. Cynthia Ricciotti. And she's safely out in the fairway. Lisa Fajkus with the recovery from her tee shot that apparently hit that tree. She's gone right up the middle at it. Ricciotti from 65. She'll tap that in here. Kat Mertsch. Lays up. Not a lot of trouble behind that basket, but there is a ravine you could roll down into. It's not OB, but not a comfortable place to be. Lisa Fajkus. And the Round Rock, Texas disc golfer buries it. Nice putt. Courtney Cannon will try to answer. And she does, to the pole. Courtney Cannon. And a little grin on Courtney's face. She knows she needed that one. Nice putt. And Cynthia Ricciotti and Kat Mertsch will tap out here on number 14. So, after hole number 14 here, the back nine of the second round of the Mid-America Open. And Courtney Cannon with that beautiful birdie. Lisa Fajkus, the nice putt to save par. Cynthia Ricciotti and Kat Mertsch, each saving par. Now here, hole number 15. Again, the tee shot is critical. Got to be straight. Got to get through these trees. Get yourself in a position to attack this hole, which is up the hillside there. And if you just went straight, you can see the spotter there. Up and to the left is where the hole is. Placement on your tee shot is critical so that you've got the right angle to go at it. And there are trees everywhere. The trees right there in front of the tee box. There are trees halfway down your flight pattern. Lisa Fajkus with a little bit of a slip, and she's going to let that one leak out to the left. You'll see, once you get over to the left, more trees, more branches, and a tough angle at the basket from over there. Now, Cynthia Ricciotti. And she just smashes a nice level shot down there. She's going to be in pretty fair condition, I believe. I don't think that got too far by those trees. But probably the best angle at it is going to be Kat Mertsch's setup here, Cynthia Ricciotti. And the basket is on top of that stairway and to the left. So, very tough spot for Kat Mertsch. She actually got a little too much distance on that. She lays up, and she'll have a perfect position to go right up the hill at the basket from there. Here, Courtney Cannon. Looks like that's stuck on the putting surface. Now Kat Mertsch, after laying up from her tee shot that was in the woods on the right, is for 3. It's a tree there to the left of the stairway. And here's Cynthia Ricciotti. Getting up, Lisa Fajkus with her approach to the putting surface. Here, Kat Mertsch from 45. I can tell you from experience, right about now is when the fatigue starts to set in here at Harmony Bends. Walking up this hill to finish 15. Nice putt there from Lisa Fajkus. That is a steep climb up that hill. Now Cynthia Ricciotti. Very good. And Kat Mertsch and Courtney Cannon will putt out here on 15. So another par 4 in the books here at Harmony Bends. We're in Columbia, Missouri. It's the 2020 Mid-America Open Disc Golf Championship presented by Discraft. Lisa Fajkus and Cynthia Ricciotti with the pars on that hole. And Lisa Fajkus here on number 16. It's 231 feet uphill. Gaps to the right and left. Have different ways to approach it. Lisa's gone up the right side and finished left of the basket. Here, Cynthia Ricciotti is going to go with the backhand up the left side. It looks like she got up the hill cleanly. Important to have a clean flight on this drive. Can put you in a good position for an easy birdie, but any mistake will leave you in a possibly tough spot. And a nice drive there from Courtney Cannon. She got the distance she needed. She'll have a putt at birdie. Here, Kat Mertsch finds that first tree. 231 feet. And uphill, it can seem much further. And Kat with a nice shot there. Skips up. Oh, she had a bad rollback. Kat Mertsch misses her par putt. Here's Cynthia Ricciotti. She comes up a little bit short there. Your leader right now, Lisa Fajkus. And Courtney Cannon sees an opportunity and takes advantage there. Nice birdie from Courtney Cannon. Lisa Fajkus taps in her par. And this is going to be a race to the finish. Getting a full round in today at Harmony Bends. Unfortunately, round 1 shortened to 14 holes. Nice birdie that hole from Courtney Cannon, Fajkus and Ricciotti with the pars, and Kat Mertsch hitting that tree on her drive. Finishes with the 4. Now 17. And Courtney Cannon's drive gets clean down the fairway. That's going to finish nicely. The basket is on a land peninsula down the right side of the fairway. Lisa Fajkus looks like she got it to finish. Hopefully got the distance she wanted. Cynthia Ricciotti going with the backhand. And she's leaked it out to the right a little bit. She may have received a little tree love there. We'll see where she finished up. Kat Mertsch now, rounding out the foursome. And Kat is finding the trees right now. A recovery shot. And she's working her way down the fairway. We'll see. It's still her turn here. Brought it out to the right, hyzering it back toward the basket, right down that peninsula of land. May have gone a little far. We'll see where that finishes out. Here, Courtney Cannon with her second shot, attacking the basket. And nicely played. Lisa Fajkus also with a nice drive and a good approach. Cynthia Ricciotti, she got all the way down there. Finds herself with a shot at birdie and comes up a little bit short. But that'll be, that's actually a shot at eagle. Got Mertsch from 8 feet. And as you can see, any shot that gets too far away from the basket in the approach ends up in some nasty stuff. Cynthia Ricciotti getting back on track. And 3 birdies that hole. Courtney Cannon, Lisa Fajkus, Cynthia Ricciotti all birdieing that hole. Kat Mertsch with the only bogey. And here we are at scenic number 18. So glad we get to play this today. Didn't get to yesterday. We could not get across the creek. And this is a 810-foot hole that runs along the right side of the Harmony Creek. Lisa Fajkus with the flick. It's going to hyzer out, and she's going to end up back in the fairway. Great position there. That is exactly what you want to do. She actually flies it over the creek, brings it back onto the fairway. Now Cynthia Ricciotti. Again, the tee shot, so critical here on 18. Smooth from Ricciotti. Plays it down the right side. She should have a good look with her second shot. Well, hit a tree. Well, we'll see where that one ended up. And now Kat Mertsch. Kat has been charging today, and this is a fine drive. Right in the middle. Perfect placement. That is a pro drive on 18 here at Harmony Bends. Now Courtney Cannon, and again, trying to play safely up the right side, ends up hitting a tree and gets lucky, comes back to the fairway. But a lot of risk reward here on 18. And a lot of trees. Very scenic hole. Wonderful way to finish this incredibly challenging course. John Houck, who designed this course, says this hole, one of his favorite that he's ever designed. It is challenging. It is beautiful. It's long. And it gives you a lot of decisions to make. Different ways to play this hole. But where you don't want to be is in that creek. Now Courtney Cannon. And she's going for it down the creek. Is she going to get all of it? She, gets just across and comes up short. Now down into the creek. That's OB. Kat Mertsch, look at that drive. That she couldn't have walked down and dropped it any better. That is precisely where you want to be off that G pad. And she's not going to waste it. She plays it down the right side. Well done, safely. She'll have an approach for a 3, her third shot, with a chance to put it close to the basket. We'll see. Cynthia Ricciotti now. The basket is down that right fairway and across a creek. She's played it up high, bringing it back across the creek. Let's see where it finishes. You just don't know. There are branches down there that could have knocked it down to the basket, could have knocked it down into the creek. Now, Kat Mertsch, her third shot, and hits a tree. Now, Courtney Cannon with the recovery after going into Harmony Creek, going at the basket. Now, this is Kat Mertsch, her fourth shot on 18, crossing Harmony Creek for the final time. Her approach shot, I'll leave her in a good spot. Now Lisa Fajkus. Cynthia Ricciotti looking at the 18th basket with the parking lot behind it. This beautiful Strawn Park in Columbia, Missouri. And Cynthia's going to lay up. She's going to be right there. Kat Mertsch. Ooh, face masked. And Courtney Cannon just off the chains there. Lisa Fajkus, her first time playing Harmony Bends competitively here at the Mid-America Open. Making the trip from Texas. A little bit more work to do. And she's in. And Courtney Cannon finishes up her second round here at the Mid-America Open. Cynthia Ricciotti and Kat Mertsch. A beautiful round, beautiful hole. Kat Mertsch with the 6 there. Courtney Cannon, Lisa Fajkus, and Cynthia Ricciotti, all with 7s. And your leader right now, Lisa Fajkus, who takes the lead. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.